So we're going to look into the Cyberleek, the latest updates on it that I can make sense of. Nobody seems to fully know what's going on, what the motivation of the leaker is, except for money. It seems like money is actually the motivator here. Now, for those of you who are not aware of what's going on, Grand Theft Auto 6, a lot of footage has been leaked by a hacker or hackers known as Cyberleek. And originally there was a manifesto posted that Cyberleek was all about making sure gamers own their games. So a lot of people got on board with it. And then, oh, by the way, check out my meme coin. And apparently this person or persons has made a lot of money off of their crypto. So that might be what this is actually about. And also they're demanding a large sum of money to sit down and talk about the situation. They've made threats against other publishers. There are accusations now, and again, I cannot confirm these accusations, but there are accusations that this is actually coming from a former Rockstar employee from India who happened to have a build of the game because they outsourced to India to save money. And now it's been cyber leaked all over the place. So let's talk about this. Before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants, guys. This is Kneon Geeky Sparkles sitting this video out. But if you'd like to help Geeky Sparkles out, you can go to her Kickstarter, Geeky Sparkles Retro Halloween Revenge Glowing Enamel Pins. These are her pins from last year. We're doing another run of these. They turned out fantastic. They glow in the dark. A lot of fun. She designed these herself. And also we're adding a neon pin this year. I designed the neon pin. So there we go. But check it out on Kickstarter. Again, that is Geeky Sparkles Retro Halloween Revenge Glowing Enamel Pins. Let's talk about this. So here are some of the latest updates, and then we're going to talk about what seems to be the actual motivation, which is crypto, a scam. And, you know, it's funny how these things work. They always try to prey on what people are feeling at the time, the zeitgeist, as you were. And right now, gamers are very upset about, not owning their games, having their games being rented to them until the company feels like yanking away access to those games. And, this person seems like they're preying on people's desire to stick it to the company. But really, it does seem more and more like this is just about padding out their own wallets, right? So this comes from IGN. Grand Theft Auto fan uses digital forensics expertise to expose GTA 6 leaker's crypto scheme. The person behind this leak is making a substantial amount of money. So fan has exposed what very much looks like a cryptocurrency scheme underpinning the leaks. This week has seen 5 alleged GTA 6 gameplay videos released to the internet alongside an image of the full map by a person or persons called Cyberleek. Ha, very clever. Cyberleek. Each video advertised a meme coin of the same name and pointed people to a crypto platform. The leaker even launched a poll to determine the next leaked video, but you could only vote by sending the meme coin. Enter Vice Sit, a member of the GTA forums who published the results of an investigation into the crypto side of the high-profile GTA 6 story. I had to do a section on digital forensics for my degree, so let's put it to use. Well, there we go, guys. People keep saying college is a waste of money. There we go. What follows is a detailed analysis of the Cyberleek token, which eventually leads to KuCoin. Let's see, what? KuCoin? KuCoin. ViceSip believes law enforcement can submit transaction details and wallet addresses with the subpoena to KuCoin, which would have them identify the account holder. In this way, authorities may be able to identify the person responsible. I have spent hours tonight seeing if I could do anything to uncover something more about Cyberleek. I started on the Darknet forum Dread, where the original leaks had been posted hours before being posted anywhere else, but that led me nowhere. Then I realized maybe this person left a paper trail in their crypto transactions while setting all this up. What I found was a wallet at the center of all of this, the website, the wallet that supplied the SOL used to create the crypto, and this Solana public key that matches the signing key used for the Arweave uploads. But that's not all I found. The crypto that funded all of this can be traced back to a well-known exchange that requires KYC, know your customer, verification, which means whoever funded all of this had to submit documents verifying their identity that the authorities can subpoena the exchange for. So yeah, this person or person's real ID is out there somewhere. I mean, nobody is completely anonymous on the internet. Let's be real, right? And the more you think you are, the more brazen people become, and they never think that they can get caught, right? And it's usually you get sloppy. You get sloppy. In a subsequent post, ViceSit followed the money, as investigators are often told to, and has come to believe the leaker is drip feeding videos to maintain interest in the meme coin. ViceSit thinks the leaker invested about $29,000 in the creation of the coin, as well as the website the leaks are being posted on, and made their money back on the first day of the leaks. At the time I'm writing up this post, they've made somewhere between 40 to 60K in just trading fees from people buying and selling the coin, and it's still going. Wouldn't it be funny if it actually was Rockstar? Like we need to keep up the interest in the most hyped up game in history, and also let's make some money in the process, guys. Got to pad those numbers, pump those numbers up for the next quarterly earnings call. Let's come up with a meme coin. Let's come up with a story. Obviously, I don't believe this, but you know what I'm saying? That'd be hilarious, though. It'd just be like, yeah, guys, let's rob from ourselves and take it to the bank. The coin's doing about 2.1 million in trading volume per day, which equates to about 4.4 thousand per day in profit from trading fees every day the leaker keeps this going. This is why they've done it the way they have, instead of dropping a huge leak on us like the 2022 leak. They want to keep this going for as long as possible so they can continue to rake in the profit from the trading fees. Profit, profit, profit. Well, they learned from Rockstar, right? Yeah, we're going to drip feed you that DLC, and you're going to keep paying for this shit forever. So while it's currently unclear how these alleged GTA 6 assets emerged or how old they are, the main website that had released them contained 3 demands of Rockstar Games. Contained within the manifesto, this is a huge manifesto, guys. Go watch the other videos. Contained within the manifesto was criticism of the lack of a physical disc for GTA 6, as well as the crew, which was at the heart of the Stop Killing Games consumer movement. And Stop Killing Games has actually disavowed this person or persons, Cyberleek, because they're like, yeah, this ain't it, man. This isn't how we get our voice heard by committing crimes or whatever. We don't do it that way. They said publishers should beware, the manifesto concluded. If Cyberleek can reach Rockstar, no one is safe. This is a message to all big corpo. Behave or be the next target. Turk 182. No, that's an old movie, guys. Google it. I'm that old. They used to run it on HBO all the time when I was a kid. Anyway, they said there's plenty of skepticism about the motivations of the leaker, some calling it a crypto scam from the start. I am inclined to think it's a crypto scam. Now, here's where it gets interesting, and this is more evidence to me that this is a crypto scam. This is coming from Legacy Killer HD. The GTA 6 leaker Cyberleek has updated his website, now added a contact section. Contact the leaker. He has created an option for paid in-video ads and custom-made gameplay footage for his GTA 6 leaks. Oh, dude, this is what I'm talking about. You get cocky. You think nobody can catch you. And every time you do something stupid like this, you just lead people right to your doorstep. That's always what undoes these like cyber criminals. A lot of times they're young, and naive, and they really do think they're the smartest person in the room, always. And they don't realize that there were people before you that were smarter than you that are now working for the government in a lot of cases. Just saying. Just to contact and negotiate a deal, he's requesting over $164,000 in crypto. Could we get like some rich YouTuber to just drop $164,000? Could Mr. Beast just like drop $164,000 to find out who this guy is? Do you know how many views Mr. Beast would get? Like, I uncovered who Cyberleek was. That would be crazy. Oh my God, it's Darkside Phil. Yeah, no, this is a scam. Let's see what they said. Secure contact and advertising. Cyberleek is raising funds through community support and strategic partnerships. This isn't a ransom where publishers pay to stop the leaks. Instead, Cyberleek offers premium advertising space and exclusive content opportunities. I have to admire the moxie. Did I mention Geeky's Kickstarter? Let me mention that again. You can send money to us instead. We'll take $164,000 for pins. Sure. Check it out on Kickstarter. Geeky Sparkles Retro Halloween Revenge Glowing Enamel Pins. There you go, guys. Options include purchasing ad placements such as video watermarks or requesting custom-made gameplay footage tailored to specific brands, including sex content. All pricing terms and deliverables are discussed privately over session. Could you imagine like Pornhub taking out an ad on the GTA 6 leaks? Who the hell would sponsor that? Like, seriously, who would sponsor GTA 6 leaks? You better get in here pretty quick, though, because they're going to drop the trailer on Netflix. So you don't have much time. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Yeah, Vice City Baby says, I 100% hope he gets captured now. The dude never cared about physical games or anything. He's another crypto bro who wanted to seem like he gave an F in order to scam idiots willing to send him money just to see how low-quality leaks of an old GTA 6 build. Just to see low-quality leaks. Yeah, it's an old build. That's what people said. Now, what's interesting, this is coming from, let's see, this is coming from the Gamer. The Gamer. They said Cyberleek is making a pretty penny. Someone has calculated they've earned between $40,000 and $60,000 in fees and is still sitting on $390,000 of their own coin. Now, people are saying that they think it's a former employee from India. They think it was a contractor. Gokul Chandran? I don't know. I have no idea. They said Cyberleek got their... Okay, Cyberleek might have gotten the build from a former Rockstar employee whose work PC got ratted 10 times. Congrats, Rockstar India. This whole thing, this goes into a whole nother discussion about outsourcing and jobs. And like, look, there are a lot of people, and I don't know if this guy did or not. I have no idea. But a lot of people hate Rockstar. Rockstar fired a bunch of people because they tried to unionize. It could be any of them. I mean, I'm inclined to think it's a combination of all the above. I mean, just imagine being somebody who got terminated from Rockstar and being like, I have an axe to grind. I have some tech knowledge. Let's, leak this to somebody and get my revenge, even though I fucking hate crypto. If I can stick it to Rockstar, I'm going to do it. All this seems to be doing, though, I mean, besides lining this guy or gal's pockets, is hyping the game up even more. But apparently the stock's dropping. Hold on. Let's go see what's going on here. Yeah, people are saying the stock is dropping a little bit. I think people are worried they're not going to bring the game out in time. It's not going to come out in November again. It's going to be pushed back like another 2 years. They'll be like, oh, we got hacked. We have to rebuild the whole game, guys. It's coming out in 2028. It'll come out for the PS7. I mean, let's be real. There's not going to be a PS7. I think PS6, if it comes out, whenever it comes out, is going to be the last PlayStation, the way things are going right now. But yeah, I don't know. Now, they're pushing back against this on the Indian gaming subreddit. Obviously, they're pushing back on this. I don't know. I have no idea. I know when you outsource to other countries, though, they're not going to enforce NDAs and security as much as maybe they would at the home office. This is kind of what happened, I think, remember the controversy a couple of years ago about Invincible? Like, they were sending it to South Korea. I think it was Invincible. They're sending it to South Korea to be animated, but then the South Korean animation studio was actually outsourcing it to North Korea. And then they got in trouble because they're like, oh, you guys were sending work to North Korea. And they're like, no, we didn't send work to North Korea. We sent to South Korea, where the good majority of Western animation is actually done. I mean, like 90% of shows are done there. And then they sent it to North Korea and China and some other places. It was like all over the place. So you never know. Once it goes offshore, you have no idea what they're doing to get it done. You have no idea if they're running a sweatshop. You have no idea. You have no idea. Anyway, this comes from the Indian gaming subreddit. Cyberleek and Rockstar India claims. Okay, there's a lot of misinformation going around about Rockstar India being responsible for the leaks. So I went through the available sources from 2022 and 2026. For the 2022 hack, Rockstar officially confirmed a network intrusion, but never revealed which employee or studio was compromised. Cybersecurity firm Flashpoint reported at the time that the hackers allegedly socially engineered a Rockstar employee located in India gaining access to Rockstar's Okta and eventually internal systems. So yeah, they said that happened. 2026, the Cyberleek story is different. A viral ex-post claims that Rockstar India, an animator from Rockstar India, his work PC had been ratted multiple times, and that the Cyberleek got the playable GTA 6 build through him. Why would the animator have the whole build? I mean, I'm not 100% sure how the production pipeline works, but it seems weird that the animator would have the whole thing. I don't know. His Rockstar association is real, but there is currently no independent proving his PC was compromised. So 2022 India Connection, Rockstar India Connection was reported by major news publications. Neither Rockstar nor Take-Two officially confirmed it. I also doubt they would publicly blame Rockstar India or a specific employee for the breach. 2026 specific employee accusation, unverified rumor. Let me know if I'm missing something here. This person says, you think racist people will actually care what the facts are? Racists can't read. They just need a scapegoat. Yeah, well, here's the thing about the outsourcing. We've talked about this too. How do you get to a place where people just make the worst possible assumptions about people? You know, and in America, where they are losing jobs to India because it's cheaper. Let's be honest, it's cheaper to hire people in India. But all the Americans are seeing is, oh, these Indian people are taking our jobs. You know, and then they get angry. And then that's kind of what happens, right? And especially with tech over here. I mean, I shared this story before, and this is real quick, but, you know, I worked in tech for a number of years. I got laid off from my job, and I was up for another position as a web developer. And I had the HR guy, and we were, you know, going back and forth. We had a couple of lunches. Things were going really well. And the guy sat me down, a very nice guy. And he sat me down. He said, look, I'm going to be straight with you. He said, I can get 3 guys that are just as qualified as you from India for what we would have to pay you to get you to take this job. And he's like, I can't, you know, he's like, I would love to hire you, but my managers are pressuring me to hire the people from India because they're cheaper. And we bring them over here and we set them up in like a condo or something. He's like, we're basically getting 3 times the labor for the same amount of money. He's like, we're not even offering you like a ridiculous salary. It's just, he's just like, that's just the way things are. So that's why people get angry. And it's, you know, it is what it is, unfortunately. But yeah, people are going to make the connections. They're going to be like, hey, it's potentially, this is another blow against outsourcing, which honestly, that would line up with the whole union thing though, too, wouldn't it? Because that was something they wanted protection against, if I remember correctly, is they did not want their jobs to be outsourced because they knew that Rockstar and other companies were outsourcing to India and other cheaper locations, non-union labor. They would be against that. So I'm just saying, if I had to guess personally, I think, yes, it's a crypto scam, but I also think the people that they fired, that they shit canned, would totally be involved in this too. But that's just my hunch. I have no idea. I'm gonna wrap it up. Please subscribe. We will talk later.